Hey, before we get into this video, if you like content like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe so I can keep the content going and it can reach other people who may find this interesting as well. See, I truly believe that if most black men had it their way, they would make us all live down low lifestyles. Don't ask, don't tell. We would all just be having sex with men privately in the privacy of our own homes. We wouldn't tell anyone. So therefore, the whole black male population could look like it was heterosexual. I don't think black men have a problem with down low men. I think they're more concerned with more black men coming out and the black community looking like it's full of gay men than down low men. It's so sad that even heterosexual men reduce LGBTQ to just sex. You see, when Young Jock made the comment about he doesn't understand why we need to come out and tell people what we like to do sexually, coming out has nothing to do with telling y'all what we want to do in a damn bedroom. And that's the problem with the black community. Every time you think about LGBTQ, y'all immediately just reduce us to what we do in the bedroom. That's on y'all to change. That's not for us to change. And we don't have to explain it to y'all. See, what a lot of these black men don't understand is they already benefit from straight male privilege. So they already reap the rewards and benefits of being perceived as a heterosexual male, being perceived as masculine, being perceived as leaders or whatever. So, of course, you don't understand why it's important for LGBTQ members to come out, because all your praise and worship is handed to you at a very early age. You don't understand the comfort and security and confidence that comes from living in your truth and saying, today I chose to live my life for me, and I'm not going to be worried or concerned of anyone else's opinions, anyone else's judgments. I will not let anyone else dictate and control how I live my life. That's what coming out means for the individual person. It's about that individual. It's not about y'all. It's not a big party for y'all to come celebrate us. No one really gives a damn about y'all. As a gay man, I don't understand why a man would have 8 children by multiple women. I don't understand why a heterosexual man would have LGBTQ issues on their mind when he should be taking care of his 8 children by multiple women. It's a lot of things I don't understand either, but that's none of my business. Just like us coming out is none of your business. And we don't give a damn if you feel like y'all need to know or not. You're going to know if I choose to tell you. And I'm just going to be honest, I feel like a large portion of black men would prefer for other black men to live down low lifestyles than to actually be open and honest. Because if it's down low, they don't know about it. Therefore, they don't have to talk about it. It doesn't target the black male culture or community as a whole. And they just get to look like there are no issues amongst black men. No, black men are struggling too. And a lot of them happen to be struggling with their sexuality. So when they find the courage and the strength to come out, as a man, you should do nothing but respect it and move along. Or mind your business if it doesn't pertain to you. I'm telling you, I get so tired of these men because it seems like if they ain't bashing women, they trying to bash LGBTQ. That's all it seems like they can do all day, child. Never nothing productive or meaningful. So I get really triggered when I hear heterosexual black men talking about the LGBTQ, because 9 times out of 10, I already know it's not going to be a productive conversation. I know it's not going to be enlightening. I know they're not going to provide us with any intellect. And I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, they're looking to shade you or belittle you. So Young Jock was doing a recent interview with V-Lad, and the clip is going viral where he basically says he doesn't understand the need for people to come out as gay. Well, guess what, Young Jock? You're a heterosexual man. You don't have to understand it. It's not for you to understand. We don't need you to understand it. The only thing you need to do is respect it and keep on moving. So this is one of those conversations where I feel like a lot of people in the black community are very disingenuous when they have this conversation, because I don't really think that they mean well for the LGBTQ. So basically, Young Jock is saying, if we're doing business or wherever we're doing, I don't need to know about your sexuality. I don't need to know about who you have sex with. I don't need to know about what you like sexually. I agree to a certain extent. But what you don't understand is, as a heterosexual male, you are already granted the straight male privilege. So you have the privilege of going in public and people addressing you a certain way. People respecting you a certain way. People already know that you're heterosexual, so you're part of the norm. You're part of the majority. And the straight male privilege is so prevalent that you don't even understand that there's privilege that comes with being a straight male. So what about the gay men like me? Well, let's say before I became more effeminate and started dressing and wearing certain things, when I would go to work and I didn't know these people, they would have conversations with me that made me very uncomfortable. There were a lot of people that would ask me about women. Do you have a girlfriend? Da-da-da-da-da. What type of girls you like? You know, the guys would try to point out certain women and make certain comments that made me uncomfortable because I was a gay man. See, what it is you guys have a lack of respect for what LGBTQ people go through in our existence, in our stories, and our journeys. And he made a comment about doesn't care whether someone is gay or not, if they're going to do business. That's a lie. And black men lie a lot about BS like that, because they'll act like they're so tolerant and so accepting, but if that was really the case, why does the black community have the largest download population amongst men? So there's no way that y'all are the most homophobic men with the highest download population, but y'all are so accepting and tolerant. Somebody got to be lying somewhere, because if the black community was really so accepting and tolerant, these men would not feel the need to withhold this information. Let's just keep it real. Y'all do judge other men when y'all find out they're gay. Y'all do look at other men as they're inferior when you find out they're gay. Y'all treat gay men very badly. Y'all are not the most friendliest. You can ask any gay man and ask them their experience of dealing with heterosexual black men. Most of the time, they won't be pleasant. Gay men don't even want to go into the barbershop because of the way the barbers look at them, the way the other customers look at them. But let me tell you what this is. I feel, and this is my opinion, I feel like a lot of black men are becoming very uncomfortable, because we are living in a day and age where a lot of men are becoming more comfortable and coming out with their sexuality. You know, you have these very masculine rappers, you have these athletes, you have these entertainers, these producers. They're coming out and expressing their attraction to trans women. They're expressing their attraction to feminine gay men. They're expressing their love for the LGBTQ. And I believe it makes some black men uncomfortable. And the reason why they're uncomfortable is because it's not just the effeminate gay men anymore. So now they're starting to see, damn, these dudes are masculine. These dudes are hood. These dudes are the same men I grew up with. These dudes are some of the dudes I hang out with. These dudes are some of my favorite athletes, some of my favorite rappers. And that's uncomfortable for them because they expect gay to look one certain way. And that's what they were used to. And then it's starting to bring eyes to the black male community, because people are starting to look like, dang, we didn't know this type of black man could be gay. We didn't expect this type of black man to be attracted to trans women or to be attracted to feminine gay men or whatever his preference may be. Y'all are uncomfortable. So when y'all get uncomfortable, now y'all want to ship us back to the don't ask, don't tell. No, it doesn't work that way, because when the girls tried to live don't ask, don't tell lives, that wasn't good enough for y'all either. See, what y'all will do is y'all will bully, y'all will ridicule, y'all will harass people until they live in their truth. And now that so many people are choosing to live in their truth and aren't going through that BS with y'all harassing them and bullying them and making them feel uncomfortable, and ain't nobody really scared of y'all asses no more. Now y'all want to get some control and tell people, well, y'all just need to be quiet about it. We don't have to know about it. Just don't act, don't tell. No, you have the right for people to know who you are, and you get to be transparent when you're in public. Why don't you think others should have that same right? My question to Young Jock would be, what does an LGBTQ member coming out do for you? Does it hurt you? Does it harm you in any way? Does it change your life in any shape or form? Coming out is about that person's individual comfort and security and confidence. Yeah, if I've been living in denial for 20-something years and I've had to walk around y'all on eggshells and pretend to be a certain way to fit in with you, hell yeah, coming out is important to me, because that's the moment I decided that I wasn't going to live for anyone else besides myself. That's why coming out is important. You made the decision to live your life for you and not be concerned about what others are thinking or what others will feel about you. Now, my only thing with Young Jock, if this was genuine and he was really concerned about LGBTQ and wanted to know, first of all, there was a specific way he could have said it. And then you said you have all these gay friends. Why not go holler at them and have that conversation? No, you were looking for a moment. That's why I say these people don't really care about you. And what you need to understand about a download men, what y'all need to understand, is sometimes it'll never be good enough for the heterosexual community. You'll come out and sometimes you'll still feel a way about it. You stay in the closet, sometimes you'll still feel a way about it. You owe it to yourself. So don't let anybody tell you that coming out is unnecessary and is not needed and you can just keep it to yourself. Coming out is about your comfort and your security and your confidence, how you feel about yourself. Remember that. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll holler at y'all next time. Young Jock, mind your damn business. Coming out has nothing to do with you. If you want to be an ally and supporter of the LGBTQ and really try to understand us, you go have a conversation with somebody in the LGBTQ and they can explain to you why coming out is necessary and why coming out is an important moment in someone's life. You're too old to be so ignorant. That's how I feel. Bye. One more thing. We don't owe y'all a goddamn thing.